Well. Hello, everybody. Welcome. It is ChubbyRay Comics Live on a Saturday night. Legion Rings Unite. Let's do this. How's everybody doing? Tonight? We ready for a nice, fun night of broadcast? We're gonna have this is the last chance to get in the Crispy Bowl. We will read all the names tonight too. We'll read all the names of everybody who is in, and I guess we'll find out who's not in, because Monday is the big drawing for the DC versus Marvel Amalgamage. You know what I mean? That's the big drawing. So let me welcome you guys to the show, the final show before the giveaway. The giveaway is Monday. I love it. This is the fastest show on the internet. You're in. Welcome to ChubbyRay Comics Live, where omnibuses rule, single issues drool, and the points don't matter. Your host, ChubbyRay. Subscribe, like, and share. Thank you, Tom. We want those likes, guys. I want those likes. Get everybody. I want to have a bunch of likes. I don't want to have, I don't want to have 100 people watching and 40 likes. Looks like a loser. Let's just try to get the likes closer to the amount of people watching would be good. That's all I'm saying. I'm not begging. I'm just saying I'd like for the numbers to be a little more, a little closer. If I got 70 people watching, would it kill someone? 70 likes would it kill? It'd be nice to get, it'd be nice to 60 people watching. 60 likes would be nice. I'll take it. Anything. I'd like to get the likes closer to the amount watching. All right. Just because I want to get on the algorithm tonight. Let's try it. Right. Welcome to those that are hanging out before, because I don't think WrestleMania hasn't started yet, right? I don't think that starts till like 7 my time. So we still got a couple hours for that. So you guys who aren't watching WrestleMania yet, at least you're hanging out with me. I will get everyone who wins. I will get you in the cup if you are chosen randomly or from the member bowl. By the way, got the member bowl here. Plus, we're doing Superman Year One by Frank Miller and John Romita Jr. We're giving that away tonight. It's gonna be a pretty good night. Let's go ahead and start with a member. Let's get a member into the cup. Now, this could be a brand new member that's never been in here before, or it could be somebody who's already in here, because every time I draw the members, I put the name back in. So let's see who's going in now, huh? I'm trying to draw just one. Uh-oh. I got 2 guys. There's 2. Here's the person who's going in. This is the person that's going in. I'm going to put them right here. All right, that's who's going in. These are the people that, unfortunately, Scott Kearney. Oh, Scott, sorry, buddy. Oh, Scott would be perfect to go in. Oh, poor Scott. Damn it. I'm sorry to say, buddy. You did not get in. Let's see who else didn't make it. I see. This is. Let's see. I'm trying to. Pitt Steelers, you did not get in. Coily. Oh, Coily, this is not fantastic at all. Coily didn't get in. Oh, sorry, Coily. Let's see who else didn't get in here. Twisted Identity. Oh, Twisted. Sorry, buddy. Jack Solo, you could. This would have been your second time getting in, dude. Oh, sorry, Jack Solo. Huh. This one's blank. I don't know what happened to this one. Oh, here we go. Okay. Here we go. This is Rob Hopkins. It would have been. Rob Hopkins fell off. Here's the two-sided thing, but he fell off. Sorry, Rob. Sorry, Rob. Okay. There we go. So here's who's getting in. Here's who got in. Omni Hoarder. Omni Hoarder. Omni Hoarder, you got in the bowl, man. Way to go. So let's get Omni Hoarder in. All right. That's a nice start to for the show for Omni Hoarder. You're getting in. Happy Superman Day, everybody. It is Superman Day. There you go, Omni Hoarder. You're in. It is Superman Day. And happy Superman Day, everybody. Let's see what we have. Chris says this is his last chance. It is your last chance, buddy. He says his brand new day volume 1 arrived. That's awesome, brother. Happy Superman Day to you, Los Master. Jack says, I don't know if my entry counted. Your entry counted from yesterday. Was it yesterday? Yes. Happy Superman Day. I feel bad I didn't know was at half price books earlier and didn't get any Superman books. Oh my goodness. I got to get my Crooks and Bandits order in before 11:59. 11:59 Eastern, it stops. Remember, the sale for Crooks and Bandits went out all last night and it's going on today. You got your $2 off every book for your ChubbyRay Comics code, remember? Plus, you've got Adam's Collection. That code gets you $5 off. So you can save a lot of money. I heard some people were telling me last night, was during the show or in Discord, they were letting me know how much money they saved. It was unbelievable what they were saving. Good for you guys. Mario says, hello, ChubbyRay and your family in Chester and fans. How are you all today? Good afternoon. Well, good afternoon to you, Mario. Los has got his Ultimate Wolverine Volume 2 trade paperback today. Awesome, brother. Waiting on the main man. I'm here. Just picked up new Krypton Omnibus, 50% off. That's good for you, brother. What's up, Wes? Hello, Queso. Hello. Thunder Flash. What's up, brother? You were not here last night, Thunder. You missed your you didn't win shit drawing. What's up, DP? Wes says he is in the bowl. We know you're in the bowl, Wes. Hey, Ray just started Powers. Been in my TBR Power for 10 years. Brian Michael Bendis goodness. I read Powers a long time ago. It's very good. Galandowski's in. What's up, Galandowski? Andrew says, hello. Christina's in. Loser. No, you know who the loser is, Christina. What's up, MZ? MZ says, what's up, everybody? Be the Hulk and smash that like button. Thank you, Jack Solo. Oh, Wesley says, WrestleMania just started. Oh, look at that. Ray pulling through on a Saturday. How do you get in the poll? Here's how you get, how do you get in the omnibus drawing, you mean? The omnibus drawing is for. This is the omnibus we're giving away Monday. DC versus Marvel Amalgamage omnibus. We're giving this away Monday. You've got to be drawn from this bowl. The only way to get in the bowl, the only way to get in is by being a member of the show and getting in the hopper because you're a member and then being drawn. Any new members during the show, I will add you to the hopper tonight. All right. Or if you're a random one, we will scroll through the chats and Tom will tell me when to pick someone and I will randomly pick someone and they get in the bowl. That's how you get in. All right. Wes says, put me in again. I can't do that unless you win, buddy. Christina says it's rigged. You be quiet, Christina. Thunder always says it's rigged. Thunder always says it's rigged. You can't get through the day without Thunder accusing me of rigging. That is his default. I wanted to show. Did I show you guys yesterday what Thunder? I showed you guys yesterday his rigged thing he sent me. What's up, Ray? Hope I am having a good day, Sean. Thank you, buddy. Squints is in. Hey, everyone, can't be in the live stream today. I've got my parents coming over for dinner. You guys have a good night. Squints, we'll think about you, brother. DP wants to know who got in. Well, I will read every name from the bowl tonight, and you'll find out who got in and how many times people got in and everything. All right, we'll read every name tonight. We'll even do some practice draws. All right. Piano Wizardry's in. What's up, PW? It is not rigged. It's not rigged. Wesley says, now do a random. I have to wait. Tom has to let me know when it's time for randoms because Tom has to be ready for those. Coming off a crazy day of organizing my cluttered house and more cluttered garage. Hope you all had a great Saturday so far. Happy Superman Day. Happy Superman Day to you, buddy. Gallandowski says, good luck to you all. But Gallandowski's in the bowl. Wes is in the bowl. By the way, Wes has got a second Starman compendium today. Awesome. By the way, in Discord, if you are in Discord, you can join the book club. We are going to do a book club of Batman Dark Patterns. So if you have Dark Patterns and you want to read it and get in the discussion about it, just go to the Discord. Go to the Discord and get in there, okay? Eventually what we'll do is we'll do a Patreon broadcast with me and 9 other book club members, and we will discuss the book, all right? Be one of the 9. Get in. Be awesome. Of course, those of you who if you can't get in, if you're not one of the 9, you can also I can put people backstage and you can at least do the chat with us so we can, because it's all going to be chatting and talking. It'll be fun, you guys. It'll be really fun. By the way, Tom put up a link for the ChubbyRay Comics Discord. If you're still out here alone hearing footsteps that aren't yours, step inside before something else finds you. Click on the Discord and join it. It's a bird. It's a plane. Oh, God, it's just Stain. Let's see. Ray, have you read any of the Marvel Color series? Yes. Daredevil Yellow, Spider-Man Blue. If so, which is your favorite? My favorite. What is my favorite? I haven't read Hulk. Is it Hulk White? Or I haven't read that one yet. And is there a Captain America one, or am I crazy? Is there a Captain America one? Because if there is, I haven't read that yet. I'm looking over my Captain America. I don't think I'm seeing one. Yeah, but I thought there was a Captain America. I haven't read that one. I like the Daredevil one. The Daredevil Yellow I thought was cool, but I haven't read Hulk, and I think it's Captain America. I don't know. Oh, thanks, Ralph. Appreciate it, man. Checked out Crooks and Bandits. Crooks and Bandits, not Crooks and Comics. Crooks and Bandits. Ray, let's do it now. All right, you ready, Tom? All right, let's do one. Cool, guys. Let's do it. Tom says we can pick a rando. You guys ready? Here we go. Here we go. We're going to, let me get my phone. I want to get my phone to where you guys can see it. All right. We're going to scroll up and we'll scroll. Let me scroll down. And now I will, Captain America White. Thank you. And Hulk Gray. Awesome. All right, Tom. 3, 2, 1. I want you to count over 25, under 100. Let's scroll up. I'm scrolling very slow because we're not that long into the show. We are not that long into the show. And it better not be that effing Christina. Her rigged comments are not appreciated. All right, I'm gonna scroll down. See, we haven't had a lot of comments. I'm scrolling slow. Scrolling slow. All right. Here we go. I'm just waiting. You guys, you'll see on my phone when Tom texts because my phone buzzes and it pops on the phone. And it better not land on a rigged comment. I'll tell you right now. Tonight's perp belly crawled into the Rice Krispie bowl of death through a tunnel they dug with a stolen cafeteria spoon, only for it to collapse instantly like their hopes, dreams, and any chance of earning that you didn't win shit t-shirt. And the rando who has rigged their chances for going into the cup is, hello, Chewy Queso. Chewy Queso. Congrats, brother. Chewy Queso gets in. Oh, man. Thank God it wasn't a rigged comment. I could not handle that. All right, let's see here. Let's get Chewy added. All right, here we go. Love it. Congrats, Chewy. Let's see who didn't get in. On top of Chewy, Wes. Oh, Wes. Sorry, Wes. You didn't win shit. And underneath Chewy, oh, Thunder. Both you guys, it would have been your second entry. Oh, sorry. But you did not get in. I'm very sorry. Sorry, guys. You didn't get in. We know who did. And it is not rigged. By the way, Chris says we need a Spider-Man day. You're right. We do need a Spider-Man day. Absolutely. What's up, ChubbyRay? Oh, Raul, how you doing, buddy? Things are going good. I'm enjoying reading Invincible Omnibus that came in yesterday. Awesome. Which cover did you get, Raul? Did you get the Spider-Man cover or did you get the standard cover? The Sass says, Tom, did I Venmo you enough money to get me into today's random? Mm-hmm. I love how I didn't get a notification. What the hell is this, YouTube? Yeah, why didn't you guys get a notification? Come on. By when do we need to read Dark Patterns for the book club? You'll know because I'll announce when we're gonna actually do what night it'll be and all that stuff. We'll announce it. So you're gonna have at least, I mean, there's gonna be at least a week, right? Simple drawing, just throwing salt in the open wound. Got a comic adaptation of Shakespeare's Midsummer Night's Dream. Oh, that would actually be cool. Let's see. What's up, Meyer? Hulk Gray DP. Yeah, and Captain America White. I don't have Captain America or Hulk Gray. I got to read those. Did you finish? I did. I finished it, and I finished it. I'm doing a review on it. It'll be in an upcoming video. Love it. Gallandossi said, come on, Tom. Rob says, Rob was the winner of You Didn't Win Shit during that first random drawing today. Bat Cato says, good afternoon, everybody. Love it. Gallandossi says, let's go. Rob says, I need to win shit, but you didn't. Los Master said he was feeling it. Los Master, you were feeling it, man. You were ready. Christina says she paid Tom to rig it. He did not. Let's see. I would actually read a comic if I won, but I wouldn't tell Holly. Yeah. I would force you. If you won, I would force you to read. People are saying, congrats, Chewy. Look, Chewy's so popular, everybody's congratulating him. Oh, well. It was not rigged. Here we go again. 1-0. Here we go. 1-0 wrong with me. Tom, did I send you enough money? The rigger becomes the rigged. My chances are dwindling very fast. We'll see. Tonight's last chance to get in, guys. Tonight's last chance. Erickson, he says, I just finished Exquisite Corpses, and it's indeed fantastic. Thanks for the recommendation, and I now have volume 2. Isn't it amazing? Exquisite Corpses is fantastic. Piano Wizard, he says, what's the secondary discount code? All right. You use ChubbyRay per book, and you use a checkout. Use Adam's Collection, and that'll give you an additional $5 off. You can get a good deal. I can't remember. Somebody last night was telling me how much they saved, and I can't. It was one of our regulars, and I'm not remembering who it was. Rob says, I'm so tempted by the Invincible Omnibus. I already have all 3. I know, dude. I have all 3 compendiums. I have all 12 of the Ultimate Collection. Oh, man. I used to have all the paperbacks, but I sold them. I had all the paperbacks of Invincible. But I bought the omnibus because I have a problem. Russell says he didn't get notified either. What the hell is wrong with YouTube? Come on, you got to notify people. Come on, YouTube. PW says you got to get that Invincible. Yeah, you got to get that Invincible omnibus because it's oversized. I love it. Christina says she got the notification. It's the only reason she's here. Her phone went off. Well, I'm glad I'm glad it worked for you. Rob says he has Captain America White and Gallery Edition. Oh, man. Russell says he ordered New Krypton Saga Volume 1 and Death and Return of Superman. Good for you, Russell. Happy Superman Day. What is this? Ray, I have serious concerns about Gallandowski and his obsession with him wanting people to come on me. I have no idea what that means. Oh, he's saying, I don't know what he said. He's going, come on, Tom. He means come on, Tom, not come on, Tom. He says, come on, Tom. You gotta put the accent in the right place. There's come on, Tom, and come on, Tom. There's no, you're getting the accent in the wrong place. Chris says, I figured it out. Ray sent Tom more money than I sent him, telling Tom not to pick me. I don't tell Tom anything. Tom counts to a random number and he texts me. It's as simple as that. And I double check it's Tom to make sure it's not. I get notifications if I get a text or if if an MLB, if a big score happens in MLB, I get a text. Or if NBC News, I get a text. I don't get many. I don't get many. I have notifications off for everything, but NBC News and MLB, and then text. So it's usually Tom, but I have to double check. Because I'd hate to pick someone and then have it be MLB and end up with somebody, thinking it's rigged. DP says, Ray, does Nightwing Volume 1 trade paperback by Tom Taylor have a complete arc with a good ending? Yeah, it's got a great ending, but there is the second volume is coming. Yeah. Second volume it's not a cliffhanger, but you do know the story goes on. It doesn't end in the middle of, he at least concludes the arc he's in when it ends. I got to tell you, I think Nightwing Volume 1 is the best omnibus I've ever read, period. I love Nightwing Volume 1. And I got to tell you, I haven't read, I've read a lot of X-Men stories, but I have not fully read and I have not fully read a ton of X-Men omnibuses, but I did fully read Uncanny X-Men, and it made me want to read other books. I'll explain in the review, but yeah, it really had me fired up to read other X-Men books. Ray, I'm about a quarter way through the War Games omnibus. I've been reading all day. You were right. Yes, it's great, Rob. War Games. I'm so sick of people insulting War Games. This is a fantastic omnibus that does not need to be insulted. War Games is great. I loved it. And Rob, I'm glad you're like me. I'm glad that you also have love for War Games. What do you mean? DP, are you? You have the paperback. The paperbacks. Yeah, the paperbacks. All of the paperbacks for Nightwing. I think those are all different. Those are the different arcs. Let me see the paperbacks. Let's see. Volume 1 is good. Volume 1 ends. Well, yeah, it doesn't end in a cliffhanger. Yeah, Volume 1 ends fine. I mean, it's just there's still a story going on, the overarching story, but but you're fine. Volume 2 is the best one, because that is that's the one where they have all those great panels. You know what I mean? Where they have these gigantic 1-page panels that are great. That's in Volume 2. And it's also got a bunch of guest stars. And the Flash and members of the Justice League. Yeah, that's in Volume 2. Volume 3. Volume 3 is the continuation of I don't want to give spoilers, but there's the villain who is stealing There's the villain that's stealing parts from people, and 3 is an awesome ending. Although they've got to change that up a bit. Yeah, no, it's all good. Nightwing is great, man. It's it's just a great series. I loved, and I think there were 7. There were 7 volumes of Tom Taylor's Nightwing. 7 volumes. God, 7 volumes. They're all great. I love them. Jay Rance says, which Nightwing omnibus? It's Tom Taylor's Nightwing. It is the best. It is the best Nightwing. It is. I love it. It's my favorite Nightwing. I have every Nightwing thing ever made. Tom Taylor's Nightwing is the best. I love it. It's so good. And for me, it was a one-night read. I loved it. I read the entire book in one night. It was fantastic. And I've read it like 3 times, and every time I love it. And I can't wait for volume 2 omnibus, which comes out in July. It's so good. Tom Taylor is the author, and it's very good. You'll love it. Ray, I just picked up Red Coat 1 and 2. Chris, you're going to love it, man. I'm telling you, Red Coat. God, Red Coat's fantastic. You guys, I love it. I love it so much. Gallon Dawson's Nightwing Omnibus was a fast read. Yeah, it's such a quick read. It's such a quick read that it's really fun to read a book that's paced that quick, right? It has good and the bad. The good is it's such a quick read. You don't even realize how much you're reading. And when you're done, you're like, oh my God, it's so late, but it was so worth it. And then you go, oh, now what am I going to read? You know what I mean? So I just went back and had to read it again because I loved it. It is fantastic. Jay Rance just picked up the new 52. Yeah, so you got Prince of Gotham. That's a good one. That's Kyle Higgins. Prince of Gotham's good. And the Tim Seeley one, the Rebirth one's not bad either. It's pretty good. Dallin Doss is with 7 volumes. I don't know. I don't know if they're going to do a volume 3 or not. I don't know. Let's see what's in volume 2. I just scooped. Oh, you're going to love it, dude. Nightwing by Tom Taylor is fantastic. Good to see you, Ray. Sorry, my tardiness. Overlord of collected editions. Oh, thank you. I am. You haven't seen. We announced this today that I am the overlord of collected editions. Thank you, Tom, for creating that ridiculous photo. Let's see. Good to see you, Ray. Sorry. Oh, I already read that one. Sorry. Do you think they'll eventually make a Rick Grayson omnibus? I don't know. That run is pretty much hated. Not a lot of people like that run. You know what I mean? Not a lot of people liked it. So I don't know if they'll eventually make an omnibus of it. But that's the second half of Rebirth. I don't know how popular that would be. Richard Fearing's in. What's going on, Richard? Nightwing's your favorite, right? Yeah, I love Nightwing. I'd like to know why. Okay, for starters, everyone is my favorite. I love so many heroes. But Nightwing is to me, he's the favorite of everybody. I love Nightwing. I love him because he had an extremely rough childhood, but yet after the tragedy with his parents, which I couldn't imagine, he went through that horrible tragedy, and yet he was adopted. Then he was adopted by a billionaire. But it turned out the billionaire had his own trauma. And so he couldn't really connect. Even though Dick Grayson lived with him, he couldn't really connect with Bruce Wayne. They were more like estranged older brother and younger brother than they were father and son. Now, Alfred raised Dick Grayson. But he learned his core values with all that tragedy. His core values are so great, and his leadership skills are amazing. I really like the character, and you know what? He's a decent person. He's a very good person, and he's a great leader. In Absolute Power, there's a part in Absolute Power where they're trying to figure out who's going to lead all the heroes. And Batman and Aquaman and Superman and Wonder Woman, they're all debating. They're all debating who's going to take charge, because they have come to the conclusion somebody needs to take charge, right? So all the heroes are basically sitting in Superman's fortress. They're all just sitting there, and they're confused. They don't know what to do. And Batman, Superman, Aquaman, Wonder Woman, they're all debating who's in charge. I should be in charge because blah. No, I should be in charge. Well, I think you should be. I think, and they're debating who's going to do it, right? And while the debate's going on, Dick Grayson, the head of the Titans, stands up, goes in front of the room, and basically says, "Attention, everybody. Here's what we're going to do. I want you to take this hero, and I want you to do that. And then he just demands attention. He's one of the youngest people in the room. He demands attention, and he takes charge, and he takes over the entire DC universe in deciding who's going to do what, while everybody else is debating. And Batman notices it, and he goes, and rather than being upset because Nightwing just took over what was obviously going to be Batman's job once Aquaman quit debating with him, because Aquaman's like, I'm the king of Atlantis, it should be me. And you knew it was going to eventually be Batman, but he didn't even get a chance to, because Nightwing stepped up and took over. And Batman looks over and goes, and he says, that's my boy. He's so proud of him, and he doesn't even fight him. And everybody just listens to Nightwing, and they do whatever the hell he tells them to. And I think it's such a fantastic moment. It's one of my favorite moments ever in comics. It is one of my, I cannot wait for the Absolute Power Omnibus to come out so I can see that in oversized, because that is my favorite part of the Absolute Power story. I love it because I love Nightwing. He's just such a great character. He's my favorite. I just love it. Jack says, I haven't read any Nightwing. I did see the Superman Nightwing and Firebird trade. I should have grabbed it. Yeah, well, Superman, Nightwing, and Firebird are about the people. There were heroes on Krypton named Nightwing and Firebird. That's when Superman had a discussion with Dick Grayson. That's how Dick Grayson took the name Nightwing. You know what I mean? Ray looks at that photo like a Stellan Skarsgård in his disguise at Andor. I do. Yeah. That's me. Let's see. Who? Oh, you were talking. Were you talking me up, Chris? And Omar? I didn't watch Omar's show this morning. I had a show of my own, so I couldn't watch Omar's show. I love watching Omar and Mel, but my show ran late. I was hoping to get out of my show early, and I didn't. And yeah, so it depends on how long my morning show goes. But thank you. If you're talking me up, I thank you, man. Laconima, what's going on, Laconima? That run deserves a root beer dunk from Omnidog for Rick Grayson. It does. You're right. By the way, Omnidog, you know I'm thinking about you, brother. We're thinking about you. You guys, Omnidog had to go. He was in the emergency room last night. So if everybody can send positive vibes towards Omnidog, because he's having some pain and we gotta get him fixed up and back to normal. Frederico's stopping by. What's up, Frederico? Taylor's Nightwing is a feel-good palate cleanser book that should be enjoyed one issue. It definitely is. It definitely is. A lot of people say that it's too optimistic. But you could say it's too optimistic, but there is a guy in the Nightwing run. There's this guy who's killing people by stealing their hearts. That's one of the villains. And there's a lot of bad things that happen, even though Dick Grayson is so positive and stuff. There's a lot of bad stuff going around him. Richard says he just got his Amazing Spider-Man by Joe Kelly Volume 1 in today. He'll say the only thing that is rigged is him not getting his 2 West Coast omnibuses in the mail today. Oh. What 2 West Coast omnibuses? You ordered from the West Coast, or? Laconima says, Christina, good to see you. Rick says, I feel like I grew up with Dick Grayson, except now I'm 64 and he's still 20-something. Yeah, well, yeah. That's the best thing with comics. Think about it. We all grew up with Superman and Batman, too, and they're 100. Batman is he 100 next year, right? Wasn't Batman created in 1927? Am I wrong with that? And was Superman created before Batman? I'm not sure who went first, but I think Batman was 1927, so maybe 100 years old. I love it. The relationship in Batman and Robin Year One is amazing. Yes, I love Batman and Robin Year One is great. Tom says, I'm back. I had to drop a large Steve stand. Thank you, Tom, for letting us know. Is Dick your favorite Robin? I like Dick Grayson as Robin. My favorite is Damian. I really like Damian. I love Tim. I love Dick Grayson. I even like Jason Todd. I'm reading Red Skies, and I think Jason Todd's good. But he's so angry. Yes, Gracie Patrick, you know what I'm talking about. That's the best part of Absolute Power. You got me so ramped up to read this Rebirth. Oh, yeah. Tim Seeley's Nightwing Rebirth Omnibus is good. It's good as well. It happens. That's right after. Did you get the Grayson Omnibus? There's a time where he's Grayson, the spy. And then he comes back to become Nightwing. And that's what's happening in the Rebirth Omnibus. So the Rebirth stuff is good. Rebirth stuff's good. You'll like it. Aaron says today sucks. Sorry, Aaron Genie. LP says he just got here, but he wanted to go on the record. You had me at billionaire. Oren says he's not going to be in chat. He's sitting in the county police department. Oh, my God. Waiting to file a police report. Oh, my God. What happened? Did somebody rip him off? Oh my God. Ray would make a great. No, I'd be a horrible Lord of the Rings character. Yes, you're right. It is Nightwing and Flamebird. Yep. JD says sending prayers for Jess. Yeah, and I hope he said he sent me an email saying that he said his hip is not infected. The big fear was that his hip was infected, but he said they said there's no infection. That's good. But he just had a lot of pain, and so that's why he was in the emergency room. So we're thinking about him. Jess is such a good guy, man. Omni Dog is top notch. He's good people. I really, really like that guy. Really like him a lot. He's a very good guy. It's nice to see everybody sending positive vibes his way. Prayers up for Omni Dog. Apparently, some hacker got a bunch of his personal and private information and is trying to extort him. I looked up how to handle it. Everything send a file police report, file a report with the FBI. Jesus. Good Lord. Did you change your passwords, I hope? I always talk you up at Omar's show and how much your community admires him. Oh, I love Omar. You don't have to talk me up during his show. It's just, I do. I love Omar's. I just love Omar. He's a great guy. I consider him a friend and think the world of him. Omar was talking about the whole Marvel layoff this morning and filling us in on David Gabriel. Feel so bad for him in 1,000. Yeah, it sucks, man. It sucks. That's the reason. That's the main reason I wanted to watch Omar's show today, was to find out if there was any insight into that. Oh, Richard said he's talking about the West Coast Avengers omnibuses. He won an eBay auction. Dude, that'd be great. I've got one Avengers West Coast. I would love to get the other one. Where did you even find it? Volume 2 is impossible to find, dude. It was on eBay? Wow. Oh, here we go. All right. Superman was 1938 and Batman was 1939. You're right. It was Detective Comics. Sorry. It was Detective Comics number 27. My bad, guys. My bad. So we're still like 12 years away. But that's pretty cool. They're almost 90. Damn. Oren, I'm sorry to hear you got hacked, brother. That sucks. That sucks, man. By the way, if you're hunting an omnibus or trade, ignite your quest at crooksandbanditscomics.com. Then fire a signal flare to Adam at support@crooksandbanditscomics.com for the hookup. Love it. That sucks, man. Well, I hope we can keep you entertained while you're waiting. That sucks. Later, Frederico's taking off. Later, Frederico. Good to see you, brother. Has Betty Keene, the original Batgirl and new Flamebird, been in anything in a while? I haven't seen her in a long time. I really hope Omnidog is better soon. We all do, buddy. Yep. Hope Omnidog recovers. Thoughts and prayers and good vibes. Absolutely. Ray, check your Facebook Messenger. All right, I'll have to check it. I'll see what horrible thing Tom. I'm sure Tom has sent something horrible. All right. What is wrong with you? This everybody is the nonsense. Here's the nonsense that Tom sends me. Wait till you see this. Oh, good Lord. ChubbyRay, Lore Master of Rivendell, shot on Sony AI. That looks ridiculous. What is wrong with you? What's the best Batgirl? Well, I think Batgirl or Burnside, because that's the one that's available. Right, I think Gail Simone's Batgirl's out of print and impossible to get. What's your next read's going to be, Ray? I have not decided yet. I think I have things are I have some things that I think could be next, but I just started reading. Schism. I'm reading Schism trade paperback again because I was so inspired by Uncanny X-Men. I had to read it. And I'm thinking Avengers versus X-Men, but it's so big. I don't know if I have time for that. Let's see. Laconima says, just finished Doctor Strange, The Oath, and I'm now continuing with the Jed McKay omnibus. Laconima, you're going to love. You will love. Are you a Clea fan? Because, dude, I loved Jed McKay's Doctor Strange, and I think you'll love it too, man. It was a 5-star review for me. I thought it was fantastic. It was so good. I can't wait to see what you think, Laconima. Liko Nima. I can't wait. Ray, what's your 5 recommendations for a person wanting to read Superman on Superman Day? New Krypton Saga. Right at the end there. New Krypton Saga, man. New Krypton Saga is awesome. The War World Saga by Philip Kennedy Johnson. Well, it's Philip Kennedy Johnson's War World. Philip Kennedy Johnson's Superman's great. Let's see. And I like the Triangle era stuff, Richard, because I was reading singles. I was reading singles of the Triangle era back in the 90s. Let me ship my Batman. Let me get my Superman books on the camera so I could talk about them. Here we go. Here's a good Superman's. The Superman on the end is Grant Morrison Superman. Have not read it yet. That's still sealed. The black one is the black one. This one here, that's Philip Kennedy Johnson. Then you got Dan Jurgens. I have read, that's Action Comics. That's Rebirth Run. I have read that in paperbacks. I have not read the Tomasi and Gleason one yet. Death and Return is great, but the Triangle eras are really good, and Triangle era Volume 2 has the beginning of the Death and Return stuff in it. So if I had to pick 5 for you, I would say Superman New Krypton Saga, Philip Kennedy Johnson's run, Absolute Superman by Jeff Johns, and the Triangle eras or Triangle era. That would be my picks. All right. But Superman's so good, man. I love Superman's awesome. I'll tell you the best Superman in my opinion, the best Superman is the new stuff. The stuff that Joshua Williamson's writing right now is so freaking good. That's all the stuff at the end here. It's all the stuff at the end is so good. All this stuff right here is so good. I love it. I love Joshua Williamson's Superman run. I'm convinced will go down as one of the best Superman runs of all time. That's what I feel. I love it. JD says, what's the one comic you think shines as something that only works in comic form and no other medium? I think all of them. I think the comics are always better than the movies. I think the comics are always better than the movies or the cartoons. Obviously, the answer is obviously Green Lantern, because the Jeff Johns omnibuses are so fantastic. The Jeff Johns Green Lantern omnibuses were so good, and the movie was really bad. So, yeah, I would take probably Green Lantern. Rob says All-Star Superman. Yeah, All-Star Superman Absolute Edition is good, but I also have I'm trying to see, do I have I don't see. I'm not seeing a deluxe edition or anything. Where is All-Star Superman? Let me see if I have that here. Here we go. All right, here we go. All-Star Superman, Grant Morrison. And I should give this is All-Star. This is Superman for All-Star. I should give this away. It is Superman Day. We should give this away. This is Superman for all seasons. This is Jeff Loeb and Tim Sale. It is very, very good. It's Jeff Loeb, Tim Sale, and it's a fantastic. I think Jeff Loeb is such a great writer. It's a very good book. I have it on Absolute. I should give this away. I am going to give this away. I'm giving away Superman for all seasons tonight, and I'm also giving away Superman Year One. Here's our giveaways tonight. Superman Year One hardcover. This is really out of print. Frank Miller, John Romita Jr., and Superman for all seasons. Jeff Loeb, Tim Sale. Fantastic. Those are giveaways. That's our giveaways tonight, guys. That is our giveaways. I love it. Ray, you got to upgrade to those. I have the Absolutes. Yeah, I have the Absolutes. Jack says he's at Chili's, so he'd be slow to respond if anything happens. Tomasi run is probably my favorite right now. I got Rob. I've heard that. I've got to read that. I have never read that. I really have to read that Tomasi run. I have read some of the paperbacks. I have read some of the Tomasi paperbacks. I have all the paperbacks of Tomasi and the paperbacks of Jurgen's action run. I should give those away, but yeah, I should read the omnibus though. You're right. Ray, I sent you one more. All right, you sent me another picture. Oh, that's great. Christina, you got to save that picture so we could put it on the show Tuesday. That's fantastic. Gracie Patrick, you'd love it. You'd love it. Let's see. Best duo in comic book history. Love it. Let's see. Richard says he's thinking of upgrading his All-Star Superman to an absolute. Dude, the absolute All-Star Superman is awesome. It is awesome. All those Tim Sale absolutes. You know, Tim Sale's artwork is not instantly, at least it wasn't to me. It wasn't instantly gratifying. I had to build up to it, but I have all the absolutes of the Loeb and Sale Batman runs, and then I got All-Star Superman is so good, or I'm sorry, for all seasons, which is great. They've reprinted the Triangle omnibuses. They have matching logos. Oh, really? Dude, that's awesome. That is great. Love it. LP says, I hate when Ray gives away stuff I really want. It makes me feel like I'm being mocked by the comic book gods when I don't win shit again. Oh, how they mock. Well, who knows? Maybe you'll win it, LP. If you win it, how many times on this show has somebody been complaining about something? Or they're saying, man, I really, really hope I get it. And that's the night they get in. You know what I mean? They're not rigged. It's just this show there's certain timing with this show. So LP said how much you want it. Maybe, you know. Maybe. A lot of people didn't like Damian when he was first introduced, but I don't know anyone that doesn't like John's intro by Tomasi. It just seemed natural he was there. Yeah, I think, of course, I loved John was first introduced. John Kent was first introduced in what was it? It was let me show you. John Kent was first introduced in this, Lois and Clark by Dan Jurgens. I think, and this is in Jurgens' Action Comics omnibus too. But this is where John's introduced is. And this came out, this series came out when they were ending the New 52. And this introduced their son. But Tomasi ran with it in his Superman run, and it was awesome. This is, if you can get this, a hard to find book, but it's a very good book if you guys can get it. Gracie Patrick says, I just ordered the Superman Tomasi omnibus. Now I want to read it even more. You're awesome. Dude, that's great. I love it. It is Superman Day. It is Superman Day. What's up, Adam? How you doing, brother? I have All-Star Superman as an audio drama from Audible. Oh, that's awesome. Cool. It's awesome, dude. Where'd you go, Tom? Christina just gifted a comics membership. Awesome. That's great. Did Adam win? Dude, that's awesome. Adam from Crooks and Bandits Comics just won a membership. Awesome. Dude, that's awesome. I'm going to get Adam in the hopper. You're going in the hopper, Adam. By the way, my wife will be going through the members this weekend and changing out for the people that did not re-up their memberships. they'll be evicted, and the new members will go in for the hopper next week. But I just added Adam. He's going in now. By the way, thank you, Christina. It was your gift. Very nice. That's fantastic. Oh, we got another one. Tom just gifted one. Awesome. Tom just gifted a membership. Let's see who got the membership. Lekanima. Oh my God. Dude, that's awesome. Lekanima just got his membership. We love it. The YouTube gods are shining down on us tonight, man. All right, let's get Lekanima put in. Awesome. Love it. All right. Lekanima and Adam, now members. I love it. Rob says, I've seen people post newer copies of the John's just a Green Lantern omnibus with the new logo. I love the DC keeps printing. Oh, man, you know what? This is going to sound weird. I need those. Oh, I should buy those Green Lantern. I should buy those Green Lantern with the new logo. That's awesome. Christina gifting Adam with a membership and Tom gifting Lekanima with a membership. That is awesome. Rob says are you saying you want that? I'm not sure. I think he says he wants that. That Lois and Clark miniseries is great, man. It's in the Jurgens. I believe it's in the Jurgens. Let me double check. I think it's in the. I haven't opened my Jurgens yet, but I think it's in that Action Comics one. Let me check to make sure. All right, here we go. Includes Superman Action Comics, 357, 976, Convergence, Superman 1 and 2, Justice League 52, Superman 1819, Superman Lois and Clark 1 through 8, Superman Rebirth number 1, and pages from DC. Yeah, Superman Lois and Clark 1 through 8 is what this is. Yep, it's got this. This whole story is in the Dan Jurgens omnibus. So you do get this whole story in the omnibus. So that's good. I don't know if Adam's got this listed on Crooks and Bandits, but I'll tell you what. Crooks and Bandits comics, guys, till 11:59 p.m. tonight. Till 11:59 Eastern time tonight. You get $2 off any book you buy by using ChubbyRay Comics code, and you get $5 off if you use the code Adams Collection at checkout. All right. Yep. I love it. Richard says, I won my prize. I didn't even know until I joined another live, but I was happy to win my prize. And even if I don't win, I'm just glad to be part of this. Oh, thanks, man. Thank you, Richard. It means a lot. And Richard says exactly what I was looking for. I thought it was in there. Ray, I'm not really complaining. I've been very fortunate. Plus, who's really in this for the free stuff anyways? There can't be any fun and all that. Oh, well, I appreciate it. But I love when you guys, it makes me happy that you guys win. I really do. I like when people win. You know what I mean? It just makes me happy. And here's what I really like. Like Wes was talking about how much he wanted. Wes said he goes, I just want to be in that drawing for the omnibus. He said, I just want to be in that drawing for the, the Crooks and Bandits. We're giving away DC versus Marvel Omnibus. And Wes said, I just want to be in. And he kept losing and kept losing. And he just kept losing over and over. And he's like, he said, I don't even care if I win. I just want to be in. And then I ended up drawing him, or however, I don't know if he drew him or put however, or if we picked him random. But he was so happy to finally get in. I love that stuff. You know what I mean? That stuff that that stuff you can't, those little things that just happen like that. But that's how I was in my radio career too. You know what I mean? We did a radio thing once where, like we put a bunch of people into a circle and I pulled names. And every time I pulled names, a person would have to leave the circle. And I was interviewing the people in the circle, and there's this one woman. Oh my God. I started asking personal questions, and her life was hell. Her life was hell. And she ended up winning, and it felt so good to give the prize to that woman. You know what I mean? Like there's little things like that, little things like that really make it fun to do giveaways. So I've always loved giving up. I've always loved giveaways. Let's see. Laconima says, Laconima doesn't live there. Laconima's in the Bronx, right? And Adam's over in Jersey. But he's Jersey, right across the river, right? So Christina says, I got all these memberships, but yet I never win shit. Oh, sorry, Christina. Thunder says, finally got Dark Patterns today. Awesome. So once he's done reading Walking Dead Compendium number 2, he's going to read it. Thunder, get in there so you can be in the book club. The book club on Discord. Get into the book club. By the way, Richard says, Adam, I got my Excalibur Omnibus Volume 4 order in last week or the week before, and I was very happy with my order. Great packaging. Thanks a lot. That's awesome, dude. See, that makes me happy. You use Crooks and Bandits comics, and you're very happy with it. That makes me happy. I know I'm just a geek, and I shouldn't take any credit. I know that I did nothing. I did nothing for your order. Adam did it all. Let's face it. Adam's the one who gave you the discount. All you did is put ChubbyRay Comics. That's all I did. I didn't do anything. So you guys did all the work, and yet my ego gets boosted because you had a great, that's how sad I am. Because you had a great transaction. I'll take credit for that. You're welcome. Oh, I love it. Hassam says, I was super lucky and found a JMS Spidey Ultimate Collection Book 1. Covers the same issues as the out-of-print Modern Epic Collection. Can't wait to get started on Spidey soon. That's awesome. Dude, I've got all 5. I've got all 5 of those Ultimate Collections. I'm thinking of selling those because I've got the whole JMS. I do have the omnibuses. By the way, I am going to put up the Jeff Johns Avengers run on Discord, buy and sell. Love it. By the way, what is Adam saying? He says, I'm serious. If I could swing it, I may drive out there Tuesday morning. I have stuff to do in Brooklyn anyway. I'll email you tomorrow. Dude, that's awesome. Are you talking to LP? LP, is he going to drive your books? Oh, that is. Wow. That's awesome. Gary says, Ray and everyone, I just received the Robin Compendium and Green Lantern by Jeff Johns Omnibus 3 and Nightwing by Taylor Omnibus should be here soon. Way to go, Gary D. Awesome, brother. Love it. Rob says he has the oversized hardcover Jergens run. So he's going to refrain from upgrading to the Omni. I wish I could, dude, because speaking of Dan Jergens, which I just showed you the omnibus. Here's Dan Jergens' omnibus, right? That I have right here. All right. I'm going to show you guys the. Here is. These are the Dan Jergens. These are the Dan Jergens paperbacks. Volume 1, Volume 2, Volume 3, Volume 4, Volume 5, right? Those are the paperbacks. Now I showed you that I have the omnibus. Now prepare for the true sickness. Here's the oversized hardcovers of the Jergens Action Comics. But how could I pass up? You guys, how could I pass this cover up? You know what I mean? Look at this. Look at that. How could I pass that up? Come on. I know part of you think I'm crazy, but how do you pass this up? So I do have a sickness. I have a sickness, and I admit it. So Gracie Patrick, you're the one are you the one that's going to get the stuff? Oh, I thought he's going to drive to the Bronx. But Gracie, you live in the city too, right? Gracie, are you in Brooklyn? That's awesome, brother. Saran says, is the code for Crooks and Bandits only what's currently on the site? Well, you can email Adam, but the Chubby Ray Comics one works, but the Adams collection ends at 11:59. Saran, if there's something you want that has to be reordered, email Adam at support at Crooks and Bandits Comics. Email him, let him know, and he'll let you know. Dude, that's awesome. Ross says he's halfway through Tomasi Gleason Omnibus. Oh, I gotta read it. You're like the third person that said that now. Gracie, if he drives your stuff out, I think that's awesome. I have a number of singles when the Dan Jergens Rebirth run. I don't know many offhand. I wrote it down in a bill that's at home right now. Dude, that's awesome. Rob says, as much as I like winning the books, I love the reactions when others win too. That's why I sent you that. Yeah, that's awesome. No, Rob is great. Rob, I mentioned that. Rob sent me books. Some I already gave away. I already gave away some. He sent me books that I gave away, and it was awesome. Whenever any of you guys, if you guys ever want to do that, by all means, just send me stuff. Rob did, and that was great. Adam says, Ray, if I win anything, or if I get put in for the amalgam age, put Christina in my place. Oh, that's awesome. All right. Adam says that Christina will be the one put in. No, Christina's got the kind of luck she'd win. And then she'd take it. I want you to remember her. She's calling people geeks right now. Or she's calling Tom a geek. With all these Omni schedule shifts, my wallet is happy. I only bought one this month. And I'll be and I'll only get one next month, especially with most books being moved. Dude, June's gonna be insane. June will be insane. Once they reprint the JMS Omni, I'm definitely getting. Yeah, if they ever reprint it, Adam says, Ray, you better take some credit. I love it. I know I didn't do anything, but I do. My ego gets boosted when I read stuff like that. It makes me happy. I like when you guys have a great transaction with Crooks and Bandits. I do take credit for it, even though I didn't do anything. Ray, you haven't even answered Aaron on the Spider-Man epic and stolen. And you stole the Oh, did I steal the Batman and Robin from Aaron? Oh, crap. I'm sorry. I'm a terrible Lacanema. I'm a terrible I'm trying to get better, dude. I really am. I'm trying to get better. You can ask Christina. My ADD is just so bad. My head goes, I constantly lose track of stuff. I'm sorry. Did Aaron want the Batman and Robin? Dude, I'm sorry. Sorry, Aaron, if that happened, I'm sorry. And he's getting robbed too. Oh, Galendowski, you want those Avengers? I don't know what they're going for on eBay. But it won't be as much as eBay. But I sort of base my price on a percentage of what they go for on eBay. That's how I price them out. I'll show those books again tonight, Galendowski, and then if you want, you can just message me. You got my number. Just message me. LP says, I heard my name. What did I miss? No, LP, I thought that Adam is going to drive books out to Gracie in Brooklyn, and I thought he was talking to you. So, sorry. By the way, Wes says we need to get Ray into comic buyer therapy. I know. I gotta stop, guys. I've got to stop. Gallon Dot says it covers. See, you know why I bought it. I mean, I know I've got this story, but look at this, guys. Look at the cover. Oh, it's like two covers in one. It's great. I had to get it. Oh, Grace is in Long Island. Oh, well, I thought it was. Oh, well. Wes is going to get the Tomasi and Jurgens omnibus. Is awesome, dude. Dark Patterns is sold out. Planet says Dark Patterns is sold out at In-Stock Trades and CGN. Holy crap. I'm telling you, Dark Patterns is fantastic. Singles of the Oz Effect are lenticular covers. Dude, that's awesome, dude. Hassam says he loves saying rigged when he doesn't win anything. Christina says, that's sweet of you, Adam, and bite me, Ray. Thank you, Christina. Gracie Patrick says, Christina's declaring war on everybody. What's up, Ray? I ordered my Batman RIP Absolute from Crooks and Bandits last Saturday, and it came yesterday. Best packaging and shipping across retailers. Paulo, you are welcome. You are welcome, my friend. I accept your gratitude, my friend. I thank you for that. I was the one responsible. It was me. I was responsible. Thank you. I don't know why. You see, I don't know why my ego gets boosted from that. I did nothing, but my ego gets boosted when I read stuff like that. Thank you, Paolo. That's awesome. DB says, yeah, Aaron asked for, dude, I'm so sorry. Oh, crap. I didn't know that. Let's see. Is there a Tim Sale? Yeah. Superman for All Seasons. Superman's for All Season is Loeb and Sale, and it's available in absolute form, in absolute format. Invincible Omnibus direct market cover is out of print and will not be reprinted, by the way. Skybound confirmed. Oh, I don't know if that's awesome or not, but that's awful. Look at Lacanema. I guess I'm glad I got it, right? That's awesome. I got that from Crooks and Bandits. Love it. Wow, that is really something. Oh, Adam is also taking credit, Paolo. Adam, you're allowed to take credit up for that as well. I just love it. By the way, Gracie says he knew that was going to happen. I love that. That was my cover. That was my favorite cover. But I'll tell you what, it does not surprise me. It doesn't surprise me that I don't know what the arrangement's like, but I imagine there's probably a deal that they had to make a deal with Marvel to get permission to put Spider-Man on that cover. So there's probably a share of so much goes from each direct market cover. So I imagine, doesn't surprise me they're not going to. Why would they want to share the money? The standard market cover, they get to keep all that money. So why wouldn't they do it? Lacanema says he got the A cover. He thinks it fits the series better. Well, what's up, Papa John? How you doing, buddy? You guys want to do another? Should we get somebody else in? Come on. This is last chance. This is last chance. And by the way, at the end of the show today, which by the way, end of the show, unless we get a super chat, the show's going to be ending at 7. So I will read all the names before 7. All right. Tom, let's do it. Let's get somebody else in. All right. Here we go. Random. Oh, let's see who we got here. All right. Oh, here we go. You're not gonna believe who this is. You're not gonna believe who this is. Paolo, you're going in, brother. He was just talking, and he's now getting in the bowl. Paolo, you're getting in, brother. Let's get him in. And get ready, Tom. We're gonna do a random. Paolo, I did not write your last name, but you know Paolo is you if you win it. If you win it, you know it's you. There we go, brother. You're in. Oh, by the way, everybody. We're going till 7:30. Thank you, Gary D. Love it. I love it. Love the super chats. Oh, and Christina. Thank you, Christina. Look at that. The super chat's coming in. I love it, you guys. Thank you so much. That is awesome. Thank you. That makes my night. So all right, I got a little more time now. I don't feel as rushed. All right, so we got Paolo in. Tom, let's get somebody else. Let's get a random in, all right? Let's get a random. Thank you, Christina. Thank you, Gary D. Those super chats means we're going late. I love it. Thanks, guys. All right, Tom, over 25. Let me get this. I got to get this lined up however I do. All right. Over 25, under 100. All right. 3, 2, 1. Start counting. Let's scroll down first. Now we're going to scroll up. All right. Now we're scrolling up. Tom's got to count over 25 and below 100. And I randomly pick someone. Whoever randomly gets picked, that person will go in the Rice Krispie Bowl and be eligible. And they will be eligible for the giveaway of the DC versus Marvel Amalgam Age Omnibus from Crooks and Bandits Comics. By the way, Crooks and Bandits Comics right now, with a great sale going on till 11:59 tonight. If you use the code Adams Collection at checkout, you get an extra $5 off. Remember, if you use the code ChubbyRay Comics, you get $2 off each book. I love it. All right, now we're tonight's rando attempted a barbed wire leap so chaotic it triggered 3 alarms. 2 guard dogs and 1 guard who laughed so hard he pulled something. Now they're limping into the Rice Krispie Bowl of death, shirtless, hopeless, and spiritually concussed. And that person's name is Marvel Trucker Chris. Our first comment. He was our first comment. Our very first comment, in fact, underneath him is him. He was the first comments. There's above him is the StreamYard. So he was here's the winning comment, and here's the comment after him. So not only do you win, but you also don't win shit. Congratulations, Chris. I've never seen that before. Chris, you just got in, brother. And Chris, you're getting put in as Chris Trucker, not Marvel Trucker Chris. Just so we know it's you. All right. By the way, you could thank Tom for that one. You could thank Tom for that, Chris. I'll tell you right now, it was Tom. You're in. This is Chris. This is Marvel Trucker Chris. That was Tom sending the text when I got to the top of the screen. And I had to, once I get to the top, I have to move the mouse and scroll down. And there was a little pause, and that's what got you picked, Chris. So congrats to Tom. He was the one who got you taken care of. Love it. Let me see the rigs. Oh, I only see one rigged. No, of course Christina rigged. Oh, here we go. Now I'm seeing him. Rob's rigged. Galendowski's rigged. Of course Thunder's rigged. Now I'm seeing him. Dude, that's awesome. All right, you guys want to know? You want to know who's in? Does everybody want to know who's in? Let's see. I'm going to read everybody in the cup. I'm going to read everybody in the cup. And these are the people who are going to be in there Monday. All right. So let's put them all. Let's put all the entries there. All right. Every entry there. And you guys keep track because there are some people that are in for multiple entries. All right. Entry 1 is Frederico. Entry 2, Omni Hoarder. Chewy Queso. Jack Solo. Carl. Oh, shit. This is going to piss people off if he wins. Tom Jackson. And this has a little bend to it. I don't want any of them with a little bend because if they get a little bend, If they get a bend, people are gonna Tom, I'm gonna replace yours because it's got a bend in it. I'm going to replace it with another one. So I don't want people claiming that anything's rigged. All right, Tom, I replaced yours with this non-bent one. All right. We're going to throw this one in the trash. This is Jacob Olinger. All right. Here's another Frederico. Here's Thunderflash. Diego. PW. Thrill Hill. Jose Morales. Noah G. It is not the most rigged thing in the world. Paolo. Marvel Trucker Chris. See you next Tuesday. Omnibo. Brant. Isn't Brant Squints? Squints is Brant, right? Frederick Guimont. Hassam. JT Rant. Oren. Wes Welker. Frederico. This is the third Frederico. Griffin Rhodes. Twisted Identity. Sean Rice. MZ Abraham. Frederico. This is number 4. By the way, Frederico is in 4 times. Holy shit. LP. Raul. Sean Rice. Sean's in there twice, right? Love it. Canadian Survivalist. LP is in twice. That's the second time LP's been in. Carl is in again. Carl's in twice. Chip Crisper, my boy Chip Crisper, he gets in. Mick Moore. PW again. PW's in again. Nicodus. Harley Zane. By the way, has anybody heard from Harley Zane? Harley lives in Missouri, and those tornadoes were hitting last night, right around the time Harley disappeared. Right around the time Harley disappeared in our chat room. So if he comes in, please let him know to say something. I want to make sure Harley's okay, because those tornadoes hit last night, and I've been in the back of my head, I've been thinking, oh my God, what happened? Because he was in the chat room and he just disappeared. So, and I know he lives in an area that got hit because he won prizes from us and we mailed them out to him. MZ. Catfish. Gracie Patrick. Galandowski. Carla Lex Andre Garcia. Koa. John Oakley. I'd be better if I took my glasses off so I could read. Noah G. Noah G's in twice. Piano Wizard. This is like number 3 or 4 for Piano Wizard. Piano Wizardry in again. Squints. So Brant's in twice. He's in once as Brant, and he's in the other time as Squints. Turtle Gaming. Chewy Queso is in twice. Andy Stevens is also in. These are 2. All right. Xbox by Degrees. Xbox by Degrees. He's in twice. B. Mitch. Davad. Frederick Guimont. Frederick Guimont is in twice. Rob Hoskins. Gun Fanatic. Phenomenal AC. Mega Man. Lance Meyerson. Phil's Nerdyverse. And Los Master. Those are all of the entries. Those are all the entries, guys. That's it. That's who's in. I didn't drop any. That is everybody that's in. There you go. He says rigged against Christina. Gracie says, holy crap, there's a lot. Yeah. He says, there's so many of them. I know. Gallandossi says, good luck. No, there's not 80. It's I didn't count how many, but there's a lot. And here's the giveaway. The giveaway is Monday. And here's what we're giving away. Adam will join me. We will draw one winner. Like winner for the DC versus Marvel Amalgamage is what I will say on Monday night. And then I will reach in and I'll go, the winner is, and what I'll do is I'll say, the winner is Tom Jackson. If it was Monday night, but it's not Monday night, so Tom Jackson, you don't win shit. Sorry, buddy. But let's face it, everybody's going to complain. Everybody's going to complain if Tom wins. That is cool that I drew him. That is pretty cool that I drew Tom. All right. So there you go. Those are everybody. That's everybody that is in the cup. That's very cool. Who's not in? Who's not in that really wanted to get? Who's not in that's later, Chewy? JD's not in. Wesley's in. Gracie's. I'm looking. A lot of you guys are in. A lot of you guys. Comics and Tortillas. Hey, Comics, C&T. Can I send you a link to join? And C&T, can you go to Patreon and get everybody who's commented on the giveaway? Everybody who's commented on the giveaway for the Wolverine book, so we can do the wheel of whatever tonight. We've got the Wolverine. We've got the Wolverine. It's the top thing on Patreon. I haven't tried to put. I've tried to not post anything. So that's the first thing on there. There's comments. If you can get me everybody who's commented, and we'll do one of those drawings to see who wins. All right. Let me know if you can do that, C&T. I'd love, because I really liked when we did that last week. I thought it was cool as hell. Let's see here. Rigged. Nobody appreciates your rigged comments. What omnibus are we going to open tonight, guys? Give me suggestions. I'd like to open one of the unopened omnibuses. I have my dainty scissors. What should we open? What should we open? What should we open, guys? Let me know. Give me a choice. Let me know. It should be a Marvel or a DC. I do have Superman Action Comics right here. I could open that. It's sitting right next to me. Or I could get up and get something. Or I've got Amazing Spider-Man is still sealed. I have let's see. I have a sealed Avengers book right here. I have a sealed I've got a sealed Captain America in here. And then I've got all my other omnibuses back there. I can grab one. Let me know. Let me know what you're thinking. And I can always grab one. Galandowski says we should do Superman. Superman's not a bad idea. Let's see. Let me get it ready. If Superman wins, I want to get it ready. All right. I do have it. If it's Superman, I do have one ready. I do have it ready. Superman Omni. Gracie's of Captain America. Hassan says Superman Day. Go Superman for his day. Superman Day. Yep. All right, let's do Superman. All right, here we go, guys. Thunder says Ray ignored. Did Thunder send it? Oh, so a Thunder riggedy rig. How dare you? Hats off to Thunder for the super chat. Thunder, how are you so young? Thunder, is that your money from God knows what you're doing for a job? Thank you, Thunder. It's very sweet of you, but you don't have to send money. You're a teenager. You shouldn't be sending money. But thank you, brother. I appreciate it. Loader Sempire says Superman. All right, let's do Superman. And I did not ignore your super chat. All right. Let me get my dainty scissors to open my Superman book. To unseal the comic and read the declaration to the people. Oh, it's so satisfying to open these books. All right, here we go, guys. Ah, yes. Here we go. Ah, yes. Superman Action Comics. It looks great. Hold on, it's DC. It's DC, so I'll have to loosen the spine. Yeah, I'll tell you what. The DC books, they don't have a smell. I miss that toxic Marvel smell from those Chinese books. And then these books, the spine is so tight. The DC books are the better books. They're really built. Here we go. Is this going to do it? Nope. All right, this one might do it. Let's see. There we go. Oh, it's starting to loosen. Oh, yeah. Okay. Now let's loosen this side. There we go. Nope. Oh, is it loosening? Ah, there we go. Yes. All right. Wow, this looks great, man. What the hell? Wow, this is fantastic. This is so good for Superman Day. This is right after the Dark Side War. It's very cool. Well, this is going to be great. Superman Day. I opened up my Superman book, Action Comics by Dan Jurgens, which includes the Lois and Clark. If you guys don't have this, man, you've got to get, this is a really, really good book. And then we have our Superman giveaways. You guys, should I do a Superman giveaway now? Let me see. Should I do a Superman giveaway, or should I try to get one more person, or should I put one more person in the drawing? Should I put one more person in the drawing for the DC versus Marvel, or have we had enough? Should we put another person in to the Rice Krispies Bowl, or should I start with the Superman giveaways? Hassam says Superman giveaway. Thunder goes Superman. Gracie says, I'm in there already. So you guys know, the guys that are in there, you know damn well. Yeah. Chris says, yeah, boy, another person. Soups. I think it's Soups. Soups. All right, let's do. All right. Here's the choices. Superman for all seasons paperback. This is a top-notch paperback, man. Top-notch paperback. Top-notch paperback. It's a great story by Jeff Loeb. And the Tim Sale art's very good, but there's other people in here as well. So I think you'll like it. Should we do this for a member, or do we do it random? And then the other one is the out of print Superman Year One. Superman Year One. This is John Romita Jr. along with Frank Miller. And I want you to look at the size, okay? Here's the size of this book. Here's the size of the Superman paperback. I just want you guys to notice. Here is the Superman paperback. And there's the size. There's the size of Superman Year One. So it is, I forgot what this is called. Is it library? What size is it? There's a name for this size. But it's taller and wider than a paperback. All right. So which one is which? What should we do? Laconima says everyone should own all Loeb Sales books. You're right. They should own them. They're great. I've got all my Loeb Sale books on Absolutes. I love them. Make it random. Shame on members of this exquisite comic club to not own this. So Laconima, you say for all seasons should be random. All right. I'd say the out of print for members, as much as I would love it. I saw Soup's Year One Soups year one for random and all seasons for members. Hardcover for members. Oh, it's Treasury edition. Thank you. Thank you. Rando Treasury. All right. Let's final decision. The Treasury edition hardcover Superman year one is member or random. Let's leave the decision up to Trucker Chris. Marvel Trucker Chris. Is this random or member? Chris will go with your decision. Random or member for Marvel year one. Out of print members. Okay. That goes to the members. All right, let's do this one first. Hey, Christina, we need more eggs. By the way, I saw Laconoma's message, and Laconoma's right. I need more eggs, Christina. I'm out of friggin' eggs. It's disturbing. All right. I just wanted you to know, in case you were coming to town. I just thought you'd be a decent person. Christina has a buttload of chickens. Oh, Gracie Patrick, you win Superman year one, brother. Congratulations. Gracie Patrick. Hold on, let me get this for you. Gracie Patrick. All right, brother. You win it. Congratulations. All right, Tom. This, by the way, this is brand new. Brand new paperback. I got the Absolute maybe 2 days after I bought this. I ended up buying the Absolute. So I never even read it. Thank you, Laconoma. Thank you, Laconoma, for your insult. That's so I can write. If you really need to know, Laconoma, this is so I can write the address, because he'll have to email me his address, and I write my address on it and give the book to my wife. So she knows who to send it to. So that's why I have the bigger. Thank you. That's why I have the bigger Post-it notes. He loves to insult me. God damn. Nothing brings him more joy than insulting me. All right, Tom. Let's do a random for Superman for all seasons. All right. This is going to who? Let's prepare. Let me get a drink of coffee. Christina, let me say, how dare you? Let me say, how dare you? Okay, Tom, are you ready? Let's get over 25, under 100. 3, 2, 1, start counting. Our Superman Day giveaway. This is a big giveaway. Superman Day. This is Superman Day. It's a big giveaway. There's Thunder. Oh, there's Christina's super chat. Love it. Another super chat from Christina. Oh, there's Gary D's super chat. Thank you, Gary D. I love it. Fantastic. Gary D. Gary D's the man. Tonight's rando to snag a comic from Ray is The Brave Soul. My screen turned off. Is the brave soul who allegedly influenced Ray's decision with images so cursed they're locked in a vault, labeled "Do Not Open," except maybe on Ray's OnlyFans. And that random OnlyFans fan is Laconima. No, Laconima's got it. It can't be Laconima. So it's got to be, it can't be Laconima. It's got to be, here's who's underneath Laconima. Galandowski. All right. And here's who's above Laconima. Adam. What do we do? What do I do? Laconima, unless Laconima, if you want it, you know, but I'm pretty sure Laconima is a fan of Loeb & Sale. I'm sure he's got it. What do we do? We've never had this come up. Should we do it again? JD says re-roll. Re-roll says awesome. DP says do-over. He did. Oh, give it to Hassam. You don't want a gift card, Laconima? I'll get you a gift card from Walt. You don't want it? Okay. Give it to Hassam. Shall I give it to Hassam? All right. Laconima, you won. You say give it to Hassam. It'll go to Hassam. And Laconima, I'd be happy to send you a gift card from Waltz. Let me know. All right. Hassam, you win. Awesome. I love it. All right, there we go. We still got some time left, guys. Got like 15 minutes left. I love it. We're still going strong, I think, right? We're still going strong. You guys cool? We stay on. Take some more questions, have some more fun. Gary D says, rigged. Chris says, that's awesome. Congrats, Hassam. Yeah, congrats. Oh my God, time is flying. Another hour? No, there's not enough. It's going to take a lot more super chats for another hour. Yeah, thank Laconima. Laconima the one who made the decision. I mean, I'll take credit for it if you guys want, but just like I take credit for Adam packaging those books so good. I love it. So what am I going to read next? I wanted CNT. I wanted CNT to do the drawing for the Wolverine, because here's the other thing I want to give away tonight is the Wolverine, the Death of Wolverine book to our Patreon. But it's going to require somebody's got to go to the Patreon and get all of the comments and put it in a spinning wheel and then randomly roll the spinning wheel like CNT does. But I don't know where CNT is. Since he's not here, it's to somebody else do it. By the way, Chris says he's trying to decide between Detective New 52 or Batman Tynan Volume 2. All right. The better, in my opinion, Tynan is the better book, but you guys know I love Tynan. New 52 by Tony Danielle has a really cool story in it. Let me show you. It's got my New 52. Where is my New 52? All right, here's my New 52. My New 52 has the story where the Joker rips his face off, which is freaking crazy, man. It is nuts. It is insane. I think Tynan is the better book, but there's a lot of action in New 52. A lot of action. It's pretty much nonstop. Tony Danielle, not the best writer. The stories aren't as good, but there's a lot in here. I'm trying to show you some highlights. Because Tony Danielle, he not only writes, but he does the art in the books. And it is pretty cool. And some of the art is really magnificent. It looks beautiful. Now, don't get me wrong, James Tynan has Jorge Jimenez and amazing. He's got some amazing artists in his run too. So I love both of them. However, I like Tynan more, but you guys know how I am. But man, I would say both, but that's just me. I have no discipline. So yeah, Detective looks great. It looks great. The better overall book is Tynan, but man, Detective is beautiful. The artwork is amazing. You can't go wrong with either one, man. There's nothing bad about it. It is fantastic. It's just not as good. If you're giving me the choice of Tynan Volume 2 or Detective 52, I mean, well, I got to say this also. Detective New 52 Volume 2 is coming out. It's coming out real soon. So then you would have both Volume 1 and Volume 2 if you get that. However, and the artwork in the New 52 book is amazing. However, I'm being honest, the stories from Tony Danielle are not as good. I think the writing in James Tynan's Batman is the best. I think it's some of the best Batman writing we've ever had. Tony Danielle has there are parts of it that are not as good as Tynan. However, the artwork is amazing, and Danielle will write and draw, and so it's the pacing's good, but the stories just aren't as good. I'm trying not to insult Tony Danielle because I think he's fantastic. However, super chat. I'm not even going to read that. I'm not even going to read that super chat. It's so insulting. Hey Siri. Hey Siri.
Okay, I found this on the web for what is what. Hey Siri,
okay.
Check it out.
Oh no, I don't know. Siri. Hey Siri. Hey Siri.
Uh-huh.
What's the better omnibus to buy? Batman Omnibus New 52 Detective or Batman by James Tynion Volume 2? Which book is better?
Okay, I found this on the web. For what's the better omnibus to buy, Batman Omnibus New 52 Detective or Batman by James Tynion Volume 2? Which book is better? Check it out.
Let's see. Reddit says James Tynion. Yeah. But I will also give you, and your sass is not appreciated, Christina. I will also give you this one. Mariko Tamaki's detective run. I know it's Superman Day. But guys, let me tell you. Mariko Tamaki's detective is so freaking good. It's so good. I think everybody should have. And by the way, it's on Amazon. I know it's Amazon, but it's on Amazon for only $65 or something. I mean, come on. By the way, I can give you some I should give you guys some recommendations from I should give you some recommendations for Crooks and Bandits. DC Finest Events 0 Hour. Crisis in Time. Part 1. That's only $26. Everybody should own part 1 and part 2 of that. Absolute Superman Volume 2 is only $13. Jesus. He's practically giving the stuff away. Epic Collection Amazing Spider-Man. Threat or Menace is on sale. $36. Jesus. God, Adam's got some great. Just looking at sales. $31 for the Black Widow Modern Era Collection Widowmaker. Oh my God. I figured I'd look. James Tynion Volume 2 is on Crooks and Bandits. Chris, James Tynion Volume 2 is on Crooks and Bandits, $75, dude. So you get $2 off 75. That puts it down 73. Plus the $5 for Adam's Collections. Jesus. You can get Tynion Volume 2. You can get Tynion's Volume 2 for 68 books. $68. Oh my God. That's unbelievable. All right, you can get Detective. You can get Detective by Mariko Tamaki if you buy it tonight using ChubbyRay Comics at $70 for $65. You can get it for $65. Batman Detective by Mariko Tamaki. Oh, hold on. It says it just sold out. Well, you can get New 52 for $72 for New 52 or Tynion 72. Use the codes. All right, the cheaper book is Detective. The cheaper book on Crooks and Bandits is New 52 Detective. However, the better book is Tynion Volume 2. That's my what do I know? I'm just using the discount for Crooks and Bandits. and then I'll take all the credit for it. It's the ChubbyRay deal. Thank you. Yes, it's the ChubbyRay deal. By the way, Laconima says he got the first omnibus of Flash New 52. I love the Manipal Bucoletto. The Manipal Bucoletto, that's volume 1 of New 52. Volume 2 is Flash Road to Rebirth. The one I'm getting from Crooks and Bandits is volume 2 of that Flash book. That's volume 2 of the New 52 run. In fact, Flash, if you go William Mesmer Loeb's into Mark Waid volume 1, 2, 3, Jeff Johns volume 1, 2, 3, Flashpoint. I'm sorry. Jeff Johns 1, 2, 3. Flash Omnibus by Francis Manipal and Brian Bucoletto. And then Road to Rebirth. Then you get Flash Joshua Williamson, volume 1 and volume 2. And you can get volume 3 in November or July, whenever that comes out. And you've got then every Flash run. Oh, you need the Grant Morrison hardcover. All right. If you get Grant Morrison hardcover, you would have every Flash story from Crisis on Infinite Earths to now, all on omnibus. How freaking awesome is that? How awesome is that, dude? It is. It's crazy how well Flash is. Dude, it is. But I got to be honest, I believe, just my opinion, but when I looked at Adam's collection last night, he had those Silver Age books. He had those Silver Age freaking Flash books and Silver Age Green Lantern books. And I was sitting there thinking, God damn, I need to get those books. I need to get those books. So now I'm thinking I might have to get the Barry Allen. Silver Age Flash books with Carmine and Infantino art. Oh my God. Those were, when I was a kid, those were the best books. Holy shit. I need to get that. Those would be awesome. Love it. They would be awesome. And I'm thinking I need to get the Silver Age Flash books. Laconima, do you have them? Who's got Silver Age Flash books? The Carmine Infantino books. I want to know who's got them. Oh, are you serious, Thunder? Awesome. I just saw your email. Thank you, Thunder. Oh, that Thunder just sent me a wheel. Hold on. Let me hold on. In this wheel a couple times. Let me see what Thunder sent me. Let me spin this wheel. See who wins. I want to see if Thunder ends up winning. All right, let me see who wins. I just want to make sure it doesn't end up being all Thunder. I'm giving it a few spins. All right, not bad. Well, I've been spinning. You know what? Thunder has not won yet. So, Thunder, congratulations, buddy. I thought you rigged the wheel, but you did not. Are you guys ready? By the way, Laconima, do you have Laconima, do you have Silver Age Flash? Do you have Silver? How dare you, Thunder? How dare you? Do you have Silver Age Flash? I just spun it 4 times and you guys, Thunder did not win. I spun it and there were 4 other people that won. So it was not Thunder. So I will, that's how we'll end the show, is me giving away the Wolverine book. Oh, you don't have, all right, so you don't have it. Does anybody have the Silver Age? Anybody have Silver Age Flash Omnibus? Because my wife and I, we go down to St. Louis, and there's a shop we go to. There's one of the shops we go to. I was thinking of taking my wife to St. Louis for our anniversary is the 28th. So I was thinking of taking a trip to St. Louis, take her shopping or something. But there's a store we go to that has the Silver Age Flash and Silver Age Green Lantern omnibuses. And I was thinking maybe I'll get it there. You know what I mean? But I want to know if anybody's read it before I get it, because I do love Carmine Infantino's art, and the Silver Age stuff was really cool. And then Barry Allen went to the future and all that stuff. I mean, I would like to get that stuff. So I'd like to get, they might Laconima. This store I go to is called Comic Relief. It's in St. Charles, Missouri. And this store is it's the biggest collection. I should take pictures when I go. I should take pictures. You love it. It is amazing. They have so much. They have it's the biggest selection of omnibuses I've ever seen in a store. But they also have a ton of epic collections and a ton of paperbacks. They have more collected editions than any store I've ever been to. And I've been downtown. I've been downtown off of Michigan Avenue in Chicago to the Graham Crackers, which is one of the biggest comic book stores in the world. So it's very good. Yeah, so I would Gracie Patrick, there's a store in Manhattan. I think it's Manhattan. Isn't the biggest comic book store in the world in Manhattan? Don't they have isn't there a big comic book store there that has a bunch of collected editions? I've never been there, but I hear it's big. I mean, I know you're in Long Island, but how big a pain in the ass is it for you to go to the city? Because I've heard that. Is it that Midtown? Oh, is it a massive pain to get there? Yeah, I've heard that. I've heard that. I don't know, but I've never been there. But that's one of the things I'd like to do, is take a trip to New York and go there. I've never, just to see Midtown Comics. I would love to see it. But when I talked to Sean was telling me, of course, Sean lives in Brooklyn, I think. But he said he was telling me there's a local store he goes to, and he says the store is great. He says the Midtown's cool, but it's really not worth it with, the struggle it would take to get there, and going home with your books would be a pain. So, yeah. Probably be impossible to find a parking spot. Yeah, that's what I think too. And probably end up getting a parking ticket or get robbed or something. It'd be cool to go. Plus tolls and gas. Yeah, you're right. Laconima says all the Amazing Spider-Man epics are gone, but at least he got volume 4 coming next week. I've got volume 1 sitting here. I was going to sell it, but I mean, it's on eBay for over $100. I don't know. All right, shall we do the Wolverine giveaway? If you are a Patreon, if you're one of the ChubbyRay Comics Patreons, and you commented, then you are on this wheel. And this wheel was just sent to me, and we'll do the drawing. All right, let's see who's going to win. All right, guys, here we go. Wolverine Patreon. All right, let's see. What I'll do is I'll hit this button. It'll spin around, and whoever it lands on, you will win. You guys want to look at who's on there? Let me see. Let me know what you think. Let me know what you guys think. How do I make it bigger? All right. A wheel. Cranable says, yeah, it is a wheel. 22 people are on there. Here's the commenters, guys. The people on there are Thunderflash, Endless, Chip Crisper, Mick Moore, Joey Morales, Sean Rice, Todd Butler, Marble Trucker Chris, Gary, Wesley Wiggins, Ace, Galandowski, JC the Comic Geek, Los Master, Russell Dow, Jeff Wallace, Brant Tate, Raul Sierra, Roy Trout, Thunder Flat. Oh, I already just started with him. All right, this is everybody that's in. This is everybody. All right. These are the people who commented on Patreon. Laconima says, I think Thunder has rigged the wheel. Well, the only thing is, Thunder would have had to rig it for, I've already spun it 4 times. I spun it 4 times and Thunder did not come up. So I'm pretty sure, that it's not rigged unless he rigged it. Now, Thunder, hold on. Let me play devil's advocate. Thunder might have said, I'll send it to Ray and Ray's going to test it. Yeah, you're right, Laconima. Laconima's right. It could be part of the plan. He would have said, well, Ray wouldn't have tested it once. He might test it twice. He might test it 4 times. So let me put myself in to win the 5th time. You're right. You're right, Laconima. By the way, there's no C. Is there no C&T? Did C&T not comment? Comics and Tortillas did he not comment? All right. Well, C&T missing out. All right, guys. Oh, Mem is C&T. All right, so Mem is C&T. But he's not, I don't think he's on there. I don't see him. Do I see Mem? No, he's not on there. He must not have commented. Well, sorry. Sorry, C&T. All right, guys, here we go. I'm going to spin. We will all see together who's going to win. All right. Wes says he did comment. Well, I don't see his name on there. Thunder did not put his days out there. I don't see. No, he's, in fact, I went. Oh, yeah, he is on there. Oh, yeah, he is on there. Let me see. Are we missing one? Thunder, I might need another wheel. I might need another wheel. Because I see Roy, Thunder, Endless, Chip, Mick, Joe, Chris, Gary, Wes, Ace. Yeah, Thunder, you got to add Mem. Because he's not on here. And I got to be fair. Thunder, make another one and send it. Can we do that? Sorry, guys. I can't do it yet. Thunder, let's get awesome. Let me know. He's resending. All right. Thank you, Thunder. By the way, I really do appreciate you doing this, man. He's just sending another one. He's redoing it, guys, because I want to make sure. I do want to make sure it's fair. And I know I'm mad at that C&T for blowing it off again tonight, but we still got to keep it fair to where he's in it. Right? Laconima, what do you think? I should just open the email, the new email, and roll it, right? Oh, Laconima says rigged. Oh, man, could be rigged. Could be. Here's the new. He says new wheel. All right, all right. It says spin to win, guys. Let me get the new wheel. Let me get the new wheel. All right, there we go. There's the new wheel. All right. JC, Galandowski, Ace, Wes Wiggins, Gary, Marvel Trucker Chris, Todd Butler, Frederico, Sean, Joey, Mike Moore, Mem, Chip Crisper, Endless, Thunder Flash, Roy, Raul Sierra, Brandt, Jeff Wallace, Russell Dow, Los Master, JC the Comic Geek, Galandowski, Ace, Wes. All right. Shall we just spin it? Or wait a minute, Laconima. Let me leave it to you. Laconima, should I do a test spin? Should I do a test spin to make sure Thunder hasn't rigged it? Shall I do a test spin or should we just spin it? Wes says, let's go. I'm going to leave it at Laconima. I trust Laconima. Laconima's fair. Thunder says he counted it. It's right this time. Laconima says spin it. People are waiting. All right, here we go. Let's spin it. Thank you, Laconima. All right, guys, let's see who's going to win. Good luck. Congratulations to the winner, and good luck, everybody. Here we go. We're spinning it. Endless. Congratulations, Endless. 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 You win, my man. Congratulations, Endless. You win the Death of Wolverine. Way to go, brother. Gracie says it's not rigged. Thunder says, oh my God, it looked rigged. Oh, jeez. Laconima says not rigged. Yeah, if we would have spun it now. Here's who would have. Let's spin it again. All right. All right, let's spin it again just to see who would have won. Oh, Russell would have won. You want to know what? Okay. This is crazy. How much time you guys got? You guys got time? Because I'll do another giveaway. Hold on. This is fun. It's Superman Day, right? It's Superman Day. How about I give away the two bagged Superman books? This is Superman 75. I don't know what this goes for. And this is Adventures of Superman 500. These are the two bagged books. It's Superman Day, so I'd like to give these away to our Patreon users, one of our Patreon users. But here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to spin the wheel. Okay? And then after we get somebody, I'm going to hit remove, and they'll be removed from the wheel until we get one person left. It could take a little while, but why not? Why not? It could take a little while, but if you guys are cool, I would really like to do that. Is that cool? And we're going to spin the wheel until we get one person left. All right? For the Superman, the bag, and these are worth something. I'm trusting whoever wins it is going to keep it for themselves and not sell it on eBay, because they're going for a lot of money on eBay. And I've kept these books since 1991. All right? Let's spin and remove people. We'll see who gets removed. All right, the first person that gets selected is going to get removed, and that is Mick Moore. Mick, you are removed. Mick is removed. All right. Here's the next person that's going to get removed. Oh, Gallandowski. Gallandowski, you're getting removed. All right. By the way, Thunder, you had CNT on, but when I test spin it, I think I hit removed. Sorry, buddy. I accused you of cheating and you didn't cheat. All right, let's see who wins. No, Frederico. Frederico, sorry, buddy. Frederico, you are removed. Here's the next one. We're going to go till there's one left, guys. Jeff, sorry, buddy. You're removed. Jeff gets removed. Let's see. Jose. Oh, Jose. Sorry, buddy. Jose, you get removed. Here we go. This is actually this is more fun this way. Oh, Los Master. Oh, I got to be honest. I was sort of rooting for Los Master. I was rooting for you, Los Master. Oh, geez. Sorry, buddy. I was rooting for Los Master. He was sort of my pick in the back of my head. Sean, no. Oh. Sorry, Sean. All right, let's see who's next. Let's see. Thunder might have rigged it for him to finish 23rd. Oh, JC the Comic Geek. Oh, bye, JC. Oh, this is more fun than I thought. Oh, I actually I'm having more fun with this. Roy. Oh, Roy. Sorry, buddy. You didn't win shit, Roy. Oh. All right. Let's see. Is that Gary? Is it Gary? Oh, Gary. Sorry, brother. Gary gave us that good super chat. I was hoping for Gary. When Los went, I was hoping for Gary. Let me look. All right. Okay, I know who I'm rooting for now. All right. Here we go. I know who I'm rooting for. Oh, Chris. Sorry, brother. I think who I'm rooting for might be the Seal of Death. I'm going to stop rooting because I know who I'm rooting for now, but I won't say it. Oh, Endless. Well, Endless, you won Wolverine, so. All right, let's remove him. Let's see how many. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There's only 9 left. Or 10. Yeah, only 9 left. Here we go. Todd. Bye, Todd. Okay. The person I was rooting for didn't. So I'm rooting for this person has now 2 times they haven't been chosen. So, all right. Here we go. Oh, Wes, I'm sorry, brother. Wes, I was rooting for you, brother. I'm sorry. Sorry, brother. I was rooting for Wes. Damn. I gave you the death. I gave you the kiss of death. All right, hold on. Who am I rooting for? I hate to say it, but I'm rooting for Thunder. I'm rooting for Thunder. Let's see. I hope I didn't just give you the kiss of death. I hope I didn't give it to you. Oh, ace. There's only 6 people left. I'm still rooting for Thunder. Still rooting for Thunder. 6 people left. Oh, Squints. Oh, Squints, you're gone, buddy. All right, guys, there's only 5 people left. Still rooting for Thunder. Thunder, you still got my root, buddy, because Thunder is yellow. Here we go. Let's see who's going to win. Oh. Russell. Oh, Russell. We're down to 4. We are down to 4. I'm rooting for Thunder. Is it going to be Thunder, C&T? This is Mem is C&T. Chip Crisper or Raul? Who's going to win it? There's 4 more spins left. Or 3 more spins left. All right, let's see who leaves. Oh, C&T. Sorry, C&T. Wow. Okay, it's down to 3. It's down to 3, guys. Is it going to be Thunder? Is it going to be Chip Crisper? Or is it going to be Raul Sierra? Let's see. Remember, I'm rooting for Thunder. Thunder's now red instead of yellow. Let's see. Oh, no. Thunder. Oh, no. Oh. Sorry, Thunder. Oh, man. Thunder. So sorry, buddy. All right, you guys. There's 2 left. Is it Raul or is it Chip Crisper? Who is going to win? Raul or Chip Crisper? Remember, whoever's left after this spin will be the winner. Get your bets in now. Get your bets in now. We're going to do our final spin. Let's go, guys. Raul or Chip Crisper? Chip Crisper. Chip Crisper. Chip Crisper. You are the winner. The final winner is Chip Crisper. Wow. That is friggin' awesome. Look at the congrats are coming in. I love it. Good old Chip Crisper. I got to tell you what, man. I can't tell you. That was fun, right? That was friggin' awesome. That was awesome. Hey, let's do a random. Hey, Thunder. Hey, Thunder, get ready. Thunder, I want you to create one more wheel. All right. I got enough time. We ended up going an extra half hour, but oh well, why not? Thunder, I'm going to draw 5 random names from here. 5 random names. And Thunder, I want you to put them in a wheel. 5 random names. And I'll just do random where I just scroll and then pick one. All right. So I will do, so Galendowski is going to be one of them. So Galendowski is one. All right. I'm doing random. I'm scrolling up, scrolling down. Trying to scroll all the way up. And What did I do? Hold on. What did I screwed something up. All right, here we go. I'm trying to just pick a random, scrolling up, and all right, Galendowski's already in. How did I pick him again? Oh, Galendowski got picked 3 times. You got to. There's no way that did not happen. Hold on, there might be something wrong with me. I randomly picked and Galendowski went 3 times. That can't be right. All right. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, no way! Dude, this is it. That's insane. There's no way that's happening. No way that's happening. Hold on. All right, hold on. Let me try to. I'm just trying to randomly. I'm trying to put random 5 people on the wheel, and I just keep counting down while I'm spinning. And Galendowski has been picked 4 times in a row. But Galendowski's one name. That's one name. One name, Thunder. I'm going to put one name on the reel. All right. All right. Let me scroll up. I'm going to count down. I'm going to count down from 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Gracie Patrick. All right, Gracie. Galendowski 1, Gracie Patrick 2. All right, let's count down from 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Thunder Flash. All right, 3. There's 3. All right. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Wes is 4. All right. One more left. All right. It's not rigged against Christina. Oh. All right. Let's count down from 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. JD Schlageter. All right, Thunder, those are the 5. All right. You got those 5. Plus, I'm going to put 5 members in, and then we're going to do the drawing again. We'll do the drawing again until we get, just like the last one, until there's 1 person left. All right. Put these people in too. Oh, crap. I dropped one. Let's do Tom Jackson. I don't know what that one's blank. I don't know what the hell that is. That's Cheeky Chicken. He's not in. He's from Australia. Marvel Trucker Chris. Put Chris in. Big Busta. Put Big Busta in. 1, 2, 3. There's 3. 1, 2, 3. J Riff is 4. And 1 more. And Martin Can. Martin Can. All right. And then send me that wheel over, Thunder, and we'll draw. All right. Marvel Trucker Chris, Martin Can, J Rip, Big Busta, and Tom. Plus Thunder, Galendowski, Gracie Patrick, And I forgot who the other ones. Who were the other ones? And send me over that wheel. That blank one was not. That blank one was not Rob. Was it Rob Hoskins? It would not surprise me. Rob wins. Rob wins way too much, but I'm pretty sure Rob's in there. Yeah, because he won. He won when I drew him. Oh, JD Slagater. JD Slagater. Let me know as soon as you get it done, Thunder. All right, sent. Okay, guys. Thunder just sent it. He just sent it. So I will open the new wheel. All right. Here we go, guys. Here's the new wheel. This is how we're going to end the show today with this. I don't know why I love this so much, but I'm having a blast. All right, this is to win for Superman Day, to win the 2-bagged Superman books. These are friggin' awesome. All right, let's see. First spin. First spin winner is Wes. Oh, sorry, Wes. Wes, you're the first person going. All right. Let's see who's going to be next. Congrats. Good luck, everybody. Good luck. J Riff. Oh, J Riff. Sorry. J Riff. All right, here we go. There's 8 left. 8 left. Here we go. Who's going to win? Oh, is it Thunder? Oh, it's not Thunder. It's JD. Oh, JD. Oh, Thunder. I thought you were gone, brother. Oh, it's not Thunder. Oh, no. Who won? Or wait a minute. No, Chip Crisper won. What did Chip Crisper win? Chip Crisper won Death of Wolverine, right? Yeah. All right, here we go. Here we go. Marty Can. Bye, Marty. Sorry, Marty. Thanks for being a member, buddy. All right, is it going to be Chris, Tom, Thunder, Gracie, Galandowski, or Big Busta? Who's it going to be? Oh, no, Gracie. Patrick, sorry, brother. Oh. All right, guys, there's 5 left. 5 left. Woo! Here we go. Oh no, Tom. Sorry, Tom. Tom, I was rooting for you. I was rooting for you, Tom. All right, is it going to be Galandowski? Will it be Thunder Flash? Will it be Chris or Big Busta? Who's it going to be, guys? There's some questions. Hold on, we got questions. Endless one Wolverine, yes. Oh no, you're right. You're right. This is for entry into the yeah. Crisper won the singles. I'm sorry, guys. This is for entry into the Rice Krispies Cup. Sorry. Please, my bad. My bad. All right. Sorry, I just got too excited. All right, here we go. Oh! Thunder Flash. All right, 3 left. Somebody's going in the bowl. Somebody's going in the bowl. Oh, Gallandowski. Oh, I was wanting Gallandowski to get 2 because his kids got 2. All right, here we go. Here we go, guys. Is it going to be Big Busta or is it going to be Chris? Whew. Good luck to both of you guys. Oh. And the winner is going in the bowl is going to be Big Busta. Big Busta, you are in, brother. Let's get Big Busta in. All right. The drawing is Monday night. The drawing is Monday night. We will see. We will see who's going to win Monday night. Wow, this is awesome. This was great. Chris says he's going to give it to Christina. Oh, that's nice. Yeah, this might be the new way to do stuff. That was awesome. It was a fun show, guys. All right. Congrats to Chip Crisper. Chip Crisper won the Superman singles. All right. Let me get him. He won Superman singles. Endless won. Endless won Wolverine. Won Death of Wolverine. All right. All-Star Superman. Who won All-Star Superman? Guys, help me out. I forgot who won. It was somebody that was selected. It was a random winner. A random winner. Do you guys remember who this was? Oh, no. He didn't know. I didn't give this one away. All right. Hold on. I haven't given this one away. All right. Hassam won Superman for all seasons. And Gracie Patrick won Superman Year One. Those are our winners. All right. All right. My bad. That was my bad, guys. My bad. Christina says, you know why you lost, don't you, Chris? Because you said you were going to give it to me. Yep. I didn't rig it. Chris has got to put his Crooks and Bandits. Yeah, put your Crooks and Bandits order in now because 11:59, guys. 11:59 is when it's over. Congrats to all the winners, guys. Thunder says I should give away All-Stars. You're right, I should, but I think I'm going to keep it. By the way, I'm off till Monday, guys. If you guys want to take advantage of the Crooks and Bandits deal, go to crooksandbanditscomics.com. Use ChubbyRay Comics to give yourself $2. Let me give you an example. I'll just use the example that Chris asked earlier. Say you want to buy, or no, I'll give you, say you're a Batman fan. Say you're a Batman fan and you want to get Mariko Tamaki's Batman, Mariko Tamaki's Detective Run. If you get it at crooksandbandits.com, you can get it for $72. You use the code ChubbyRayComics, Now it's 70. All right. And you also buy new 52 Detective Batman. $72. You use Chubby Ray Comics. Now you're getting it for 70. It's $140 for 2 books, right? You go to checkout. You use the code Adams Collection. Now you get $5 off. $135. 2 awesome Batman omnibuses. That's a pretty good freaking deal. Wes says he wished DC Finest Death in the Family would have come out. Dude, me too. Me too. I would use that code. I would use that code. Let me just say that Ray might have put an order in to get something he didn't have. And I have almost everything, but that was such a great code. How do you not do it? So go to crooksandbanditscomics.com. Use the Chubby Ray Comics code and use the Adams Collection code. Take advantage of it. Take advantage of it. That Adams Collection works until 11:59 tonight, Eastern time. So I'm living in the Midwest. It's only good for me till 10:59. All right, you guys. Great show. I had a lot of fun. You guys were awesome. I'll see you Monday night. Monday night, I'll return with another stream. You guys are awesome. Look for the review of Uncanny X-Men tomorrow. It's going up. We'll see you guys later. Bye, everybody. Good show. Fun, guys.